All right, let's just say that for me, this is an incredibly, how to describe it, fateful day. So as a freshman in high school, first year in high school, I took my first AP classes. Now, my school only allows freshmen to take up to 2 AP classes. So yeah, that's what I did. Stay tuned for next year because next year I'm gonna probably take 5 or 6 classes, so there's gonna be more content. But yeah, because of my school's course selection restrictions, this year I only have 2 AP scores. Now, which AP classes I take as a freshman? Well, I took AP Human Geo, obviously. That's like the popular freshman AP class, is like easy, is like your introduction to AP. And for me, AP Human was a pretty easy class. It's like basically smooth sailing. And the AP exam wasn't even too hard. I had like 10 minutes left at the end of the multiple choice portion. Now for the FRQ, I took time in the FRQ to complain about the rent in London. Yeah, I just had that much time. But anyways, yeah. So AP Human Geo, it's like your introduction to AP classes. And so I took that along with a bunch of other freshmen. And I feel like I did pretty well. Honestly, if I don't get a 5, then I would consider myself a disappointment again. I'll consider myself a disappointment if I get anything other than a 5 on AP Human Geo. But what's the other AP class I took? Computer Science Principles, you may ask? Or like some other random, really easy AP class? Nope. My freshman year, I took AP Chem. Would not recommend. Several times during the labs, I was pretty tempted to just grab the flask of sulfuric acid and just chug it down my throat because of just how much of like a hellfire that class is. Honestly, the hardest part for me is the beginning of the school year for AP Chem, because that was like when I was fresh out of middle school and was like, oh my god. But after I adapted and got used to it after a few months. It's still a hard class, but I settled into that routine of reviewing all the units. And on the day before the AP Chem exam, I still did not understand a lot of the concept, especially acids and bases and the titration curves. I honestly just guessed on all of those FRQs. I didn't even know what I was doing. It was torture, so I would not recommend taking it in freshman year, but just take a regular chem class first, then take AP Chem. Then the class should be way easier. But yeah, in the end, I think I did okay-ish on AP Chem. I guessed on several FRQ questions. I guessed on a huge portion of the MCQ. I predict that I got a 4, maybe a 3 or 5 if I'm lucky. I know I knew enough content that I didn't fail, but I think I maybe got a 4, but quite likely I got a 3. I got a 5, maybe if I'm lucky, maybe if I pray to the AP exam gods more, but it's just this is your entire year's worth of work on accumulating into one exam. My first AP exam was AP Chem. You do not know how stressed I was on the day of my exam. Having a first AP exam as AP Chem is just unimaginable. But yeah, spent $200, devoted so much time into these 2 AP classes, bought review books, basically sacrificed my entire spring break. Let's see how I did. Okay, username, password. Oh my god. Okay, where is it? How do you see the scores? Bro, okay, whatever. AP, I'm just gonna Google it. AP score 2023. Let's see, guys. Got a 5 on Chem. Oh my god. I honestly thought that I would fail Chem like the day before the exam. I was like, what is acids and bases? What is this titration curve? Which way does the titration curve go? What type of reactions is this? I had no idea. I skipped on one of the easiest FRQs, the lab procedure one. I skipped that one, got that one wrong. And yet I somehow managed to get a 5. I don't know how many MCQ FRQ questions and a combination of which MCQ and FRQ questions you need to get right in order to get a 5, but I somehow did. My god, this isn't even stage or fake or anything. I'm actually I'm actually so shocked that I managed to get a 5 on AP Chem. Now, AP Human Geo, yeah, 5, as expected. Honestly, I would unlike myself if I got anything other than 5 for AP Human Geo. Like, I'm not like a dumb American that thinks Germany is in Africa or something. But yeah, Human Geo, pretty easy, 5. But I'm still so shocked, 5 on AP Chem. That is unbelievable for me. Anyways, yeah, I stayed up pretty late to witness the AP scores release. Like, I'm probably one of the first people to actually like get on this website and like refresh and see my scores, because I'm in California and people in the East are probably sleeping right now. But yeah, managed to get a 5 on both of my AP exams in my freshman year. This is I think it's a pretty incredible achievement in itself. But yeah, this year's video is kind of like short and boring. Next year it's gonna be more exciting. You know, we got AP World, you got AP Calc AB, you got AP Spanish line, you got English line, you got Chinese. I'll be taking a shit ton of AP classes next year, so the video should be more interesting. But anyways, yeah, this year it's pretty good for me, especially as a freshman. Human Geo 5 as expected for me, but AP Chem, I'm still really shocked that I managed to get a 5 on Chem. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope your AP exams went as well as they did for me. Good luck next year, and yeah, bye.